the Seekers are taking us a bit closer to the end of the 7:20 a.m. band, and after listening to Wolfie and Wally and Camo, Anna said she was weeping. Oh, I'm sorry, Anna. And we were talking about the moon before and talking about what we can see in the moon, and Carol said, "Hi Jerry, I think all things seen in the moon are all a bit of a Rorschach test. Psychoanalysts will have a field day. Do not want to know what they would say about me." So as we get ever closer to the end of the 7:20 a.m. band, it's a bittersweet moment as we move to the world of FM full-time, and we've had some fantastic musical suggestions from you. I'll try and squeeze in one more, see how I go. But as we tally up more of your song choices, here are a few more iconic memories to share.
Stand by to receive broadcast concert from 6WF on 1250 metres wavelength.
8:30. Welcome to the morning programme. Des Guilfoyle with you. Well, what do you think about today's news? If you have a view to make, call us now, 325-9066 or 325-9916. I see on page 1 of the Daily News it's reported that the Leader of the Opposition has challenged the Prime Minister to a snap poll. Mr Hayden, referring to the tax evasion scandal, said that he thought the situation had now reached a point where the people must be allowed to make a judgment on the government's handling of the question. What do you think? In the pragmatic world of politics, is Mr Hayden saying to us he thinks he might win an election on this? And what about the opposition's opposition to a snap poll of a few weeks ago? And for that matter, the government's apparent enthusiasm for one.
Gai Gross is a self-confessed teddy bear addict. Good to be talking to you this morning.
Good, thank you very much.
I just have to make a confession. I talked about the fact that just about everyone's had a teddy bear. I had one, and unfortunately I had a very traumatic experience with it. It was a rubbery, plasticky one. Its name was Binky. Binky Bear.
Binky Bear.
And it had a sort of a caramelly smell to it, and I ate it. It took me a long time.
How did your digestive system go? I mean, it mustn't have liked it very much.
I don't know. I know that my mum used to try to stop me from doing it, but in the finish, I think it must have taken me about a year, but I'd nibbled away the whole lot. All I had left was an ear, and in the finish I thought, well, I might as well eat that too.
Well, Ian, that's the first. I'm going to have to put that down in my little book, because, I mean, children have sort of twisted them away, sort of rubbed all the fur off and sort of worn them away, but you're the first one I've heard that's eaten your bear.
Thanks to everyone I've ever worked with or who has ever put up with me in my lifetime, to the War Office in particular, the whinge beneath my wings, and for the last 14 years, Brad and my other lovely producers, the slim but savage one has been the wind beneath my wings. He's going on to the afternoon program with Gillian, so just watch her program improve out of sight. God bless you, and thanks for putting up with me for all of these years.
How seriously wonderful was that to hear those voices. Des Guilfoyle, who was such an amazing broadcaster, haven't heard him for many years. Camo eating his teddy bear. Why doesn't that surprise me, actually? Absolutely, Glenn. I know you lost him way too soon, but I hope that somehow you feel all the love from the 720 and now 102.5 FM audience, because we loved him very well, as we did the others. And I just want to give a shout out to one of the incredible producers I have here. I've got two incredible producers on Drive, and that's Lucy Bell and Josh Cahill. And Josh has been working overtime to put together those memories. I was just sitting there saying, who did the audio on this? The editing on this, it's absolutely fabulous. And, he's a very modest guy, and he had to be absolutely strong-armed. In fact, Lucy said it was Josh. So, we had lovely texts. Anna said, I hope the Seekers, who we played earlier, are ringing out loudly all over WA. Dion said, kids, help the oldies buy them an FM radio and show them how to set it up. And David in Greenmount said, hi ABC, we've just swapped back to 7:20 a.m. for this very special event. That's fabulous, but don't forget, you've got less than 45 seconds to switch over to 102.5 FM. Also, I need to remind you that if you do, you'll be able to hear Clint Wheeldon, who's going to be on air hosting Extra Time from 7 o'clock, which is back this week. I'm back with you tomorrow on Drive. Ollie is back on Wednesday. One of my favourite segments is with Josh Cahill, and that's called The Antenna. It's about all things screen, movies, TV, whatever. We usually get into a really good conversation. See you tomorrow.
Plunging on the blind side with Roy and HG.
I don't think there are any rules, HG. I think it's just a feel thing. You know what it's like.
Plunging on the blind side with Roy and HG on ABC Listen.
Favourite radio programs, news, weather and current affairs, sport as well as emergency broadcasting information. We're looking forward to staying connected with you on ABC Radio at 102.5 FM in Perth, on DAB+, ABC Listen and your local ABC radio services. All broadcasting on 7:20 AM will cease on the 20th of April 2026, and this message will loop until then. Hi there, it's Ollie Peterson from ABC Radio Perth's Drive program. ABC Radio Perth is no longer broadcasting on 7:20 AM. If you're looking for ABC Radio Perth and you're in the Perth metropolitan area, you need to retune to 102.5 on the FM dial or find ABC Perth on DAB+. You can also still listen to ABC Perth on channel 25 on your TV or on the ABC Listen app wherever you have internet coverage. Outside the metro area, you will need to tune into your local ABC radio service. If you're picking this up south of Perth, you will need to retune to the ABC Southwest transmitter at 684 on the AM bands. If you're in the Midwest or wheat belts, you'll need to retune to 531 AM or 1215 AM. If you're southeast of Perth, our powerful Wagen transmitter at 558 AM covers the Great Southern and also reaches into parts of the metropolitan area and southwest. Your local ABC station will continue to bring you all your favourite radio programs, news, weather and current affairs, sport as well as emergency broadcasting information. We're looking forward to staying connected with you on ABC Radio at 102.5 FM in Perth, on DAB+, ABC Listen and your local ABC radio services. All broadcasting on 7:20 AM will cease on the 20th of April 2026, and this message will loop until then.